Hey guys, Sky High 909 here. Something I wanted to point out. We've all pretty much heard of the ridiculous amount of supplies that have been sent to Fema Region 3 um, as far as emergency supplies to that region. And just so you have an idea of where that region is, that consists of Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Virginia. Okay. Um, I've also seen some information about FEMA and the Russian ministry to join forces against a space threat. So that's some more information that's going around. What we do know definitely what has gone on. We do know that Obama has sent or requested at least 15,000 Russian troops trained in a disaster relief and crowd functions to be pre-positioned to respond to FEMA Region 3 during an unspecified upcoming disaster. Okay. Goes on to say Director Janet Napolitano, who said these Russian troops would work directly and jointly with her Federal Emergency Management Agency, which is FEMA, part of whose mission is to secure the continuity uh, of the U.S. government in an event of natural disasters or war. So we know that MREs were sent to that region, emergency supplies of water, um, and all this outrageous amounts of ammunition that have, previously been ordered from the government. Now, um, I also want to share with you on August 12th this year, Concord, New Hampshire City Council meeting, a Marine colonel did speak out, and let's go ahead and listen to what he had to say in that meeting.
I was in charge. I was the Administrative Defense Coordinator. My job was to man, train, and equip the Iraqi Army in Al-Anbar, Najaf, Karbala, and Northern Babil provinces. And I can tell you right now, well, somebody had the great idea to get rid of the Iraqi Army, so when we rebuilt it, we did everything we could to make it as strong as possible. And I'll tell you right now, Homeland Security would kick their butts in a week. What's happening here is we're building a domestic military because it's unlawful or unconstitutional to use American troops on American soil. So what we're doing is we're building a military. My best friend, who's a SWAT officer in Nashua, who came to Iraq with me to train the Iraqi police, sent me an email with a picture of him in the media on the streets of Watertown, Mass, wearing the exact same combat gear that we had in Iraq, only it was a different color. And the way we do things in the military is called task organization. You take a command and then you attach units to it in order to accomplish the mission. What's happening is Homeland Security is pre-staging gear, equipment, consistent. What they're trying to do is use standardized vehicles, standardized equipment. I saw a picture in the Boston Globe during the marathon bombing where there was a state police officer. Actually, there were two officers. They both had identical helmets, flak jackets, weapons, everything I wore in Iraq, only it was all blue. The officer on one side had a big patch on his back that said Massachusetts State Police. Another officer next to him, his patch said Boston Police. And so what we're doing here, and let's not kid about it, we're building a domestic army and we're shrinking the military because the government is afraid of its own citizens. The last time more than 10 terrorists were in the same place at one time was September 11th, and all these vehicles in the world wouldn't have prevented it, nor would it have helped anybody. So I don't know where we're going to use this many vehicles and this many troops. Concord is just one little cog in the wheel. We're building an army over here, and I can't believe that people aren't seeing it. Is everybody blind? That's all I'll say.
Now, again, what was just so amazing is the new Madrid fault line, the major fault line, does cross in that general area. So, are we facing a space threat? Is it a major earthquake that they are preparing for? We don't know. Anyways, we do know that drills will be conducted from the end of September up to the beginning month of November. So it should be pretty interesting next couple of months. Anyways, this is Sky High coming at you from the West Coast. One love. Peace.